Any questions on that before I turn it back over to give the mic to Mike? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, entrepreneurship is tough, man. Yeah, would you? Thanks. Thank you. That was good. I didn't fall asleep even though you're an engineer. One thing better than talking with an engineer is an attorney.
In paragraph 3, everybody hear me okay?
Yep. Okay. What I'm going to do now is, I'm a blue collar type of guy, so I'm going to kind of tie some of this stuff together in plain English for you, so you kind of understand kind of what I'm doing for my social networking. The one thing I had to come up with when I started doing this about 6 months ago is, what is my goal? And you've heard these guys talk about it. What do you want to be? What you want your company, to represent, etc. One of the things that I wanted to do is, I wanted to be known as the staffing expert in Arizona. That was my goal. That's a big goal. And I also wanted to do more speaking engagements, kind of like this, because through my career, I was in financial management. I did a lot of presentations, so this is one of the mediums that I like to use. So you got to have a goal. Another comment is traditional media is going away. The newspapers are going out of business. You read it every night. So you've got to do something different. The old ways of doing business right now are not going to carry you through marketing. So the same old newspaper ad, employment ads, whatever you're using, all that stuff has changed. This is a whole new ballgame. So you need to embrace that and get in front of it, before it runs you over. We have this saying when I worked at Wells Fargo, they have the stagecoach. By the way, watch the commercials. The stagecoach always goes left to right. They say either get on the stagecoach runs you over. That was Wells Fargo's in-house model. Another thing is brochures. Depending on what your business, everybody's always asking you for a brochure. Brochures can be really expensive. Your online presence should be your brochure. If somebody wants a brochure while you're talking to them on the phone, hey, go to my website. Here it is. Oh, by the way, can I get your email address? We have interesting things from time to time that you might want to get, see. So gathering those email addresses from people that you know, people that are your customers, getting that information, teaching your people in the office. When you get customers and there's an email field, let's have something in there that we can use to market. Cyberspace, what he's talking about. It's the medium of the younger generation. How many people here read newspapers? Okay. I read newspapers, and my wife will tell you, until they drag a computer into the bathroom, I'll keep reading newspapers. But my son doesn't read newspapers. He's 14. They get all their information from their buddies on Facebook, on their buddies on, they do the Twitter. I mean, they can find out, the information flows so fast. Somebody could be getting punished or spanked, and everybody, their buddies, knows all about it right away. Oh, Mike's getting spanked. Well, because they send out these messages. That's how fast stuff moves. The other thing he mentioned, Brett, that I like to do is look at yourself online. The other thing that I like to do is I like to type in my company's name and put sucks after it. And you'll be shocked at, if you pull up a bunch of stuff, you need to address that. That you might have, like, for example, Brett, gave salmonella to somebody, and they went on and decided to put a rating on his deal, and he didn't know anything about it. Maybe that brings it up. Maybe I have a former employee or somebody that went on there and bashed us on Craigslist or whatever, and I never seen it. So once a week I type those words, or I'll use other words, about momentum and specialized staffing to try to find out what people are saying about me and be able to address it. That's very important. And Google yourself. Mike Hayes sucks. Michael Hayes sucks. Michael D. Hayes sucks. Let's see who's putting that stuff out there. And you'll laugh, but sometimes you might find something. My name, Michael Hayes, there's a wrestler that has my saying, this guy's done And I think he's been boozer, steroids, you know, he's all over the internet. But it's pretty easy since I'm not a wrestler. He's a lot better looking than me. Most items can be done for little money. And that's why I say put together a budget. You know, sit down with yourself and say, how much can I afford on a monthly basis to either assign somebody, use an email marketing campaign, or things like that. How many people here send out a paper newsletter or card, lead card, stuff like that? It's very expensive. The mailing, the stuffing, and I can tell you what people are doing. They're writing their girlfriend's phone number, doodling, and they're throwing in the garbage. Worst thing, they're picking their teeth with it or whatever. It's not getting to where you want. The email marketing, you could dump an email marketing Brett. I bet he sends 4,000 emails in a span of, 30 seconds. So it's fast, and it's cheap, and it's a lot better medium. So the budget is important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit. Can you push it up a little left? This is my website. It's pretty simple. Scroll down a little bit.